Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir.
That's me. I'm 5 and speaking into my dad's huge Philips telephone tape recorder. It didn't sound like me, but everyone said I really did sound like that. I was fascinated. You couldn't see it, but that reel of 1/4-inch magnetic tape could somehow save my voice so it could be heard over and over again. A few years later, I managed to save up and buy my own. It was a cassette recorder. It sounded fuzzy through the tiny loudspeaker, but I discovered I could connect it to a separate amplifier and loudspeaker to make it sound better. So I saved up again for my first amp and used a speaker from an old radio. It sounded great. One Christmas, I got an electronics kit. It was amazing. There were transistors, diodes, resistors, capacitors. I could connect them together to make a light detector, a Morse code generator, even a radio. The local BBC station came in loud and clear on my tiny crystal earpiece. I was hooked. Before long, I was building my own mixer, which I even named. Then I bought a second cassette recorder, and I could record myself mixed in with what I'd already recorded. So I could be the only guest at a cocktail party, but make it sound like there were dozens of me. I could paint a picture using sound. I knew then just what I wanted to do with my life. I went to Newcastle to study electronic engineering and even became a radio amateur in the days when you had to learn Morse code. I became a trainee radio engineer and learned it's not just about understanding how the equipment works, it's also about keeping people happy. I sometimes have to explain to journalists and producers how to use fairly complicated equipment. It can be quite a challenge. Technology has changed a lot since I joined the BBC, but I still get the same buzz, just like when I first heard my own voice played back on Dad's recorder. And now? Well, I work for the same BBC station I heard all those years ago on my first homemade radio. And you know what? I love it.